Home buying is getting outrageous, and it's not just in places like San Francisco, Seattle, or Austin. The reality is that people are being priced out of home buying in most major US cities. You might be wondering, is there anywhere I can afford to buy a home? With this question in mind, we set out to find the most affordable places to buy a home. But first, here's how we came up with our list. As a general rule of thumb, you can comfortably afford a house that costs up to 3 times your annual salary. If you make $80,000 a year, a $240,000 home should be at the top of your price range. There are a lot of other things to consider, but that rule is a good starting point. To rank metro areas, the Penny Hoarder analyzed housing and income data for the largest 100 metropolitan areas in the United States. We calculated a listing price to income ratio for each by dividing the median home listing price by the median household income. The lower the ratio, the more affordable the area, and the higher the ranking. Starting our list at number 10 is Buffalo, New York. This city actually has a lot going for it. It's the second largest city in New York State, has about 180 parks, and is a short 30-minute drive from beautiful Niagara Falls. And the city is full of artistic and architectural masterpieces. In fact, Men's Journal named Buffalo as one of America's top destinations for outdoor art. Number 9. Scranton, Pennsylvania. Scranton's claim to fame comes from the mockumentary The Office. But if you prefer the outdoors to binging TV shows, Scranton's still a great choice. You can take a walk, jog, or bike ride on the Lackawanna River Heritage Trail that winds through the city. History buffs can enjoy the Steamtown National Historic Site in downtown Scranton. Plus, Scranton is the birthplace of President Joe Biden. Number 8. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh is Pennsylvania's second largest city. The New York Times also ranked Pittsburgh as the second most successful sports city, behind Boston. Our favorite fun fact? Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood was filmed in Pittsburgh. Number 7. Detroit, Michigan. The Motor City is a big manufacturing and sports town that's actually home to 4 pro teams. While Detroit's unemployment rate is high, unemployment is actually much lower for the surrounding metro area. There are also a lot of cool things about Detroit, including its theater and art scene. And the city is investing in small businesses as a part of a revitalization plan. Number 6. Dayton, Ohio. Located north of Cincinnati, Dayton is the birthplace of Orville Wright of the famous Wright brothers, and it's home to the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base where the Dayton Peace Accords ended the Bosnian War. History aside, Dayton's job market is pretty good. Number 5. Syracuse, New York. It's easy to assume New York State is unaffordable because Manhattan is expensive, but Syracuse is the second metro area from New York to make the list. This metro area has a lot going for it, including Syracuse University and a strong job market. Number 4. Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland is so much more than a sports curse. The city's got more than 23,000 acres of green space. It's also home to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a well-regarded orchestra, and a hip music scene. Number 3. Akron, Ohio. Okay, we know what you're thinking. We're playing favorites. But honestly, Ohio has some of the most affordable homes on the market. Akron sits between Cleveland and Canton, home of the Football Hall of Fame. And if you love to ski, or if you want to learn, there are great slopes at nearby Boston Mills and Brandywine ski resorts. Number 2. Toledo, Ohio. Toledo is known as the Glass City because it was an auto and glass manufacturing town. The city has a vibrant arts and restaurant scene. It's got a medical university and is not far from Lake Erie's beaches. If you love to run, Toledo hosts the Glass City Marathon, which began in 1971. Topping our list at number 1, Youngstown, Ohio. If you like a smaller town vibe, Youngstown may be a good fit for you. The Youngstown metro area is the 94th largest in the United States, but it's only an hour drive north of Pittsburgh if you crave the hustle and bustle of big city life. So, what should you do if you're getting ready to buy a house? Remember to take into account closing costs, homeowners insurance, property taxes, and unexpected home improvement projects. If a home is going to stretch your finances too far, it's probably best to keep looking.